all damn day. You know they don't really want no work.
Falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line: we've got football at M&T Bank Stadium.
And that's that big chicken, man.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks.
That nigga was making sure you weren't going to give him that work.
Is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Same nigga? Wow. He ain't want no smoke with you, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first.
Was your nigga
10.
small that he fought last week or some shit you said?
On first down, Wood. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Oh, Prime was good. Shit.
In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Yeah, that's tough.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
I could have played this nigga on Monday. In the game I really got to play is Perk, and this nigga ain't responding now.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Whip. Let's go. Come on. Wide.
Now Jackson on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, there has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Come on.
Now it's Love. And that'll be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down,
sound like, nah, I need that now.
On 3rd and 9.
Let's go. No.
Just beating the play clock is Love. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
It's fielded at the 45. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
He had a thing on him when that shit went down?
Hey, switch gears.
Room here to run. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Wood. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Oh, hey, yo.
2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying
wild
the
crazy,
football,
man.
bruisers trying to pound it in?
Man, he got to have that thing on him if he's going to be in that type of line of work, bro.
Yeah, they went with the
They don't. If you in that line of work, you got to be like that, bro. What you mean?
Hey, alert 3, go. Motion, reset.
On 2nd down, Dobbins, and he will take it.
Oh, he bugging. Oh, he bugging. He just trying to do that because he wanted the homies respect and shit. He needs to chill out.
Touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to.
And you know the nigga that ran down on him did his research on that shit.
Justin Tucker
Niggas
for the extra point.
niggas that do shit like that, they do research on shit like that. That's he just a wild, crazy nigga in the hood.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
And then he had a bitch involved. You know they be using bitches too.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
He bugging. He bugging. He lucky the nigga ain't have a hammer, and when he try to run, he start busting on him. You feel me? So it's like,
what changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the
That's how I be talking to my son.
They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
That's how I would talk to my daughter, too, if I had one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. One man. 12. Hey, orbit. Check, 59.
Now Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He sounded like he was scared, too. He fell like that. Like,
Hey, high 7.
he was like big scared, like, you know what I'm saying?
Back to throw, Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Like, damn, what are you going to say? Like, nigga stole my drugs? Like, what the fuck are you telling these niggas?
Just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it
like
when
stole
the
my
next
car.
defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described.
I mean, like, they run up on this nigga and see the nigga got on all his drugs. The nigga might be snitch it out, like, yeah, I stole these drugs from a homie. And then he in some other shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Zoo.
Throwing his Love. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Check 3. Watch twist. Middle. Right.
Again, Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, that maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Full-blown setup, boy. Full-blown setup.
Good for 14 there and a first down.
14 yards. Complete to Marquise Brown. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
6-0 our score after one.
All three of them was involved from Fitz on down, bro. I hate to say it. If Fitz is homie, that's sad, bro.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Are you not in New York? Or are you in Florida? Oh, shit. Yeah. Niggas.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish. And
niggas do their research who to fuck with, dog.
So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves.
They know who you run with. They know what type of heat gonna come with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Here's 2nd and 9.
11V. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Mike, check.
Luck now to throw. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me. Mike, go. Watch the 27. Target. Check. Let's go, Mexico. Call. Hey, exit. 27 Mike. Mike, 27. Hey, watch his slant.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Throw right side complete to Carter. Pushing his way through. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one and a Miami first.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on 2nd down when they got the sack? Because on 3rd down, 0 pressure, all the time in the world, and he picks up the 1st down with that throw.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Luck. Throw left side complete. It's Carter. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screen.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 81 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
47 is the mic. 47.
2nd and 10, Luck again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
That's a lot of hoods. That's how a lot of hoods work, though, man. Whether you like it or not, that's how a lot of hoods work, man. Because that one time y'all don't jump in sometimes, the random nigga got a gun and then one of your niggas, the homies die. You know what I'm saying?
Check it back. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Big Dan.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Fancy footwork at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This time Jackson will throw it. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now they try the right side here. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd and 7, Luck. And he will find his man on the outside. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Alert! Back! Check it. Reggie. Strong right. 11. Watch the shit.
Luck on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap for Luck. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
12. X3, 218, chopper. Smooth. 59
Throwing again is Luck. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2.
You already played.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard
line. I be beating the regulars. He got me in the playoffs, though, at one time. Just pause the game. I don't know what the problem. Who, Prime? Playing ball, bro.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On 1st and 10, Locke. Keeps himself upright, staying on his feet. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result,
he let my X Factor come in free, bro. He tripping. He took the fullback and moved him over. He broke 2 sacks. Look at that shit. Look at Luck break 2 sacks while I took him down.
Our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us.
That shit, boom.
Sure that
what the fuck, boom?
Sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Took the X Factor nigga to clean him up, man. That's crazy.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the
punter
on to try and get some hang time here. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense,
we
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Damn, Astros be dying the fuck out, man.
From the 27, Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
65.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18.
Come on, Lamar.
They needed a break. They needed
what the
to make
fuck
a
was
play
that?
in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away.
Lamar
now
just
they
did
just
that
look at their
bullshit.
offense
You
and
see
say,
that?
guys,
Let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the interception, it's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Troy Polamalu Jr.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having.
His name ain't Troy, though. It's like
long
Ed
for you to spend it with
Polamalu,
me,
some bullshit.
long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
I did, but I kind of want Blake who? Oh, like 3 seasons ago.
He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game. It's a gain of 34.
Yo, what the fuck was
Obviously,
my safety
they're
doing?
not
That
where
was
they
my
want to be
safety
right now on
job.
the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
What, the safety did?
Mike is 59. On. Watch the screen.
From the 50, it's Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I know his game, bro. That's
when
all
you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing again on second down. Luck. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check 26, check 26. 12. Hey, Haywood. 59, mark. Check, 59.
Play action. It's Locke. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He's trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They snap it to Locke. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Luck now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
This nigga is a real
to the air again. Luck. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
He's really a dink and
down
dunk
inside
dude,
the
dog.
15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
I gave it away.
Luck throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Mid-third.
What a job
I did that to him back in the day. He figured that shit out when I did that.
Really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively.
Yeah. I just know he liked to do a lot of underneath and out route shit. That's why.
Off of play action. Luck. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I've been taking the middle from him. That's why. That's why it's 23-0
right now. By the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, here's Locke. This will be caught at about the 6.
I knew he wanted to do that.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. To throw is Locke. This will be caught at about the 6. The Dolphins can't.
Look, he about to concede. Or some shit. He can't really do it, but he keep pausing. He conceded. Look at that shit. He couldn't score. He conceded. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Look at the stream, bro. Look at the stream.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
He probably heard you talking in the stream.
He
probably heard you talking in the stream.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have?
Nah, I hope you wasn't looking at the stream. So he just hit me. Good game. I ain't even gonna say nothing to him. Just let it go.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be fasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle.
You was waiting on me to say, yeah, go and send Lamar then, man. bro. Damn. Shit Lamar and shit.
Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got,
nigga morale went down 20.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me?